forefront, but like diversity, everything is like at the start, not like a last minute addition, not a second thought. And I think that's very important. It's been a minute. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I say as a millennial who does not post on YouTube because this is late enough. But anyway, I'm getting ready to be like halfway out the door to a job fair because I have been in fun employment since about late April. So I quit my job, right? And I quit my job because I didn't like the moral standing of the company that I was standing out and how management was handling things. And one of the things that I find frustrating as a Black femme in corporate spaces, and then also as someone who tends to live a life with authenticity and like a life of color, right, is that I don't want to be in a space that has me question whether or not I'm safe in this environment and whether or not I'm going to be heard or listened to. And that's one of the things that is inspiring this video today. So Jaded magazine is not only a space for me to explore what I love about alternative fashion and writing and like the community stories that I think are really enriching and important to navigating what it's like to live in this lifestyle, but it's also me creating a space where like not only is inclusivity like at the forefront, but like diversity, everything is like at the start, not like a last minute addition, not a second thought. And I think that's very important. And one of my fears with my time spent in alternative fashion and in the community is that a lot of the times people are a little bit afraid to be deep about alternative fashion, and I am here to tell you that it's okay to be deep about your alternative fashion. And like, yes, it is being cute, it is wearing the fun dresses, it is the cute little tea parties and etc. But it also is like the community involvement. It's the people wearing the clothes. It's also what goes into making these clothings and these pieces that contribute to not only our community, but like provide a sense of art and community, and the way that we kind of gather together in these spaces and are allowed to be ourselves. Those are very important things about being in alternative fashion that I think should be talked about more and be welcomed more. There are so many new zines that are coming up within my feed, which is really exciting for me as someone who loves traditional media, and I'm excited to see how different perspectives all over the world are presenting different community insights and thoughts from alternative fashion. However, I also am weary because I am still not seeing as much representation as I would like to see in some of these spaces. I know that sometimes conversations on social media can kind of get lost in the wind because what may be considered trending to talk about now doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to make someone a good ally or a good advocate for community issues that do impact people within this community. So with that said, when I am engaging with alternative fashion media and just exploring what alternative fashion means for me, I'm looking forward to the community stories that are reflective of everything that I love about not only the fashion, the lifestyle, the community, but also the people within that space that look like me or who don't look like me. The point of being a good ally within alternative fashion also means that you are standing up and advocating for representation across various mediums and spaces for even people that don't necessarily share your same background or circumstances. So those are my thoughts. Pink Energy Productions is a up-and-coming media space that I am working on, both as an indie publisher and also a pink media space to support those in the community. And I want to hear from you. I want to know what your thoughts are on this new wave of Jfashion Media as we kind of find our own spaces to explore what alternative fashion means for us through the artsy and zine lens.